Let point P be in any complex plane, okay, that represent the complex number z equal to x plus iy. Okay, so this point P will have coordinate x comma y. This is real axis and imaginary axis. So now this distance we will suppose as r, and angle made by this line OP line with positive x axis is theta. So r and theta are called as polar coordinates. Of complex number. Okay, now since we know length of OP, distance of OP is what? Square root of x square plus y, but this we know this is the formula for mod z. Okay, and we have supposed now this as one another parameter, that is r. So r equals to mod z and equals to root of x square plus y square. So r is modulus of z, we can write. Okay, now theta is amplitude or argument of z. Okay, so theta value how we can find here? See, we will draw one perpendicular. This length is x, this length is y. Okay, so now there are three ways in which we can find theta. Suppose first cos theta is what? Cos theta is x by r, adjacent by hypo. So x equal to r cos theta. By using this formula separately you can find theta, because r, after getting r value, x value you can get from z. And or else sine theta. Suppose sine theta is what? Opposite upon hypo, that is y by r. So y is equal to r sine theta. By using this expression also you can find, or out of this one new expression you can get, that is divide equation 1 and 2, y by x. Okay, that will give tan theta is y by x. So theta is tan inverse y by x. Directly from this value also you can, this formula also you can find theta. That is argument of z. Okay, now argument of z in interval 0 to 2 pi, 0 to 2 pi is denoted by argument of z. Okay, and this is denoted by argument of z in minus pi to pi is denoted by argument of z. Okay, and this argument is called principal argument. Okay, what is the need of this principal argument? Now see here, suppose theta we got some angle 45. Suppose theta we got as 45. Okay, so between 0 to pi, this 2 pi. Okay, so here since we know, if we start from this and end here, this angle also will be equal to 360 plus 45. That means value will be same, isn't it? 1 only. Tan theta will be 1 only. And if we go on increasing like this, then also it will be 1. To get the unique value, we restricted the domain into minus pi to pi. Okay, So we will take example here. Now since we know how many quadrants are there, first, second, third and fourth, total fourth quadrants are there, so 4 cases will be there. So suppose for case 1, Z you take 3 plus 3i. Okay, so here A is 3, B is 3, both value are positive value. So we know this value will lie on first quadrant. Suppose this is 3 plus 3i. Okay, 3 comma 3, or we can write point form. So what will be theta? Theta we saw tan inverse B by A. So tan inverse 3 by 3, that is 1. Tan inverse 1. So we can write 45 degree or pi by 4. This is for case 1. Case 2. Now we are finding argument, that is in 0 to 2 pi. Okay. So 0 to case 2 will be what? Suppose Z is x coordinate is negative, minus 3 plus 3i. Okay. So here A is minus 3 and B is 3. So the point is in second quadrant. Point is in second quadrant. Okay. Suppose minus 3 comma 3. So what we can write here? See, this is pi. Okay. So we want to know this angle, isn't it? So pi minus this angle we can do here, pi minus theta, isn't it? So pi minus theta. So theta is what? Tan inverse B by A. So for this we can write argument of Z is pi minus tan inverse B by A. Okay. So pi minus tan inverse. Here for this formula, this is the short trick for this. Mod B by A you substitute. Okay. So tan inverse 3 by 3 you will get. That is 1. Okay. That is pi by 4. Tan inverse 1 means pi by 4. So answer will be 3 pi by 4. So this is for case 2. For case 3, you consider both negative. For case 3, suppose that is minus 3 minus 3i. So A is minus 3 and B is also minus 3. Okay. So that will lie in third quadrant. So this we should find here. So what we can do here? Pi plus theta. Okay. So argument of Z in this case will be pi plus theta. Theta is tan inverse mod B by A. So pi plus, here minus 3 by 3, that will be 1. So pi plus pi by 4, that is 5 pi by 4. Okay. Now next case 4. Case 4 means Z is 3 minus 3i. A is positive and B is negative. Okay, that is in fourth quadrant. So from here to here we should find this angle. So what we can do here? 2 pi minus theta we can find. So argument of Z will be 2 pi minus theta, which is tan inverse B by A, which we know it is pi by 4. So 7 pi by 4 is the answer. Okay. This is for argument in the domain 0 to 2 pi. Now we will find for principal argument. For principal argument also consider 4 cases. Suppose z is 3 plus 3i. So a is 3 and b is also 3. Okay, that means this complex number is in first quadrant 3 comma 3. So simple theta. So theta argument of z is argument of or principal argument. So argument of z is tan inverse b by a we can find, or here also if you put mod no problem because both are positive, so no need also. So tan inverse 1, that is pi by 4. For case 2, z is minus 3 plus 3i. Okay, that is a is negative, b is positive. So if a is negative, b is positive means second quadrant. So if z is in second quadrant, that means see, this we should find. So pi minus theta we will do here. Okay, so pi minus theta. So argument of z is pi minus tan inverse b by a. Okay, so tan inverse minus 3 by 3, so 3 by minus 3, it will be 1 only. Pi minus pi by 4, that is 3 pi by 4. Now for the case third, that is in third quadrant. So let z is minus 3 minus 3i, both negative. A is negative, b is negative. So a value is minus 3, b value minus 3. Okay, so that means it is in third quadrant. So see, now domain is what? Principal argument. So in case 3 and 4th it will change. Okay, for case 1 and 2 both value will remain same, principal argument and simple argument. But for case 3 and case 4 it will change. How it will change? See, now principal argument means we should find the shortest distance. Remember this. So this is 0 and from this here we are counting. So this will be minus pi, isn't it? Clockwise, minus pi, and then this angle. So minus pi and plus theta. So this line we can find here. So argument of z is given by minus pi plus theta. Theta means tan inverse mod b by a. So minus pi plus tan inverse b by a means pi by 4. So minus 3 pi by 4 will come here. Okay, and then in fourth case also, case number 4. Suppose z is 3 minus 3i. So a is 3 and b is minus 3. That means it will lie in fourth quadrant. Okay, so now from 0 to 2 pi we were counting like this, but now in principal argument we should count this. So minus theta, isn't it? So we can write argument of z is minus theta, that is minus tan inverse mod b by a, that is minus pi by 4. So remember this, only in case 3 and case 4 it will be different. So now you can remember like this in short. For in 0 to 2 pi and in minus pi to pi. Okay, if complex number lies in first quadrant, angle will be theta, that is tan inverse b by a. For this it will be pi minus theta, for this it will be pi plus theta, for this it will be 2 pi minus theta. Like this you can remember. And for this a principal argument, this is theta, pi minus theta, minus pi plus theta, and this is minus theta. Okay, now after getting this r and theta, polar form of the complex number is z is equal to r cos theta plus I sin theta. Question 1 is find the modulus and argument of each of the complex numbers. So z is given -1 minus I root 3. So from this we will get the value of a and b. Okay, so we know modulus means r is what? A square plus b square. Okay, so we can write -1 square minus root 3 square. So 1 plus 3, that is 4, so which will be 2. Then for this argument, -1 minus 3 means the complex number lies in third quadrant. Okay, so we can write z lies in third quadrant. So argument of z is, see, in third quadrant I told you to remember the formula -5 plus theta. Theta is tan inverse mod b by a. Okay, so tan inverse b by a means root 3 by 1 means root 3. So we know tan root 3 is what? Pi by 3. So answer will be -3 plus 1 minus 2 pi by 3. Question number 2 is z equal to minus root 3 plus I. So here a is minus root 3 and b is 1. So r will be root of a square plus b square. So minus root 3 square plus 1 square, that is 3 plus 1, 4, which is 2. Okay, for argument we should know in which quadrant theta lies. So a is negative, b is positive, means second quadrant. So we can write z lies in second quadrant. Okay, so argument of z will be pi minus theta in second quadrant, pi minus theta, which is tan inverse b by a. So b is 1 by minus root 3. So positive only, mod means it will take positive. So 1 by root 3 means pi by 6. So answer will be 5 pi by 6. Question number 3. Now we have to write each complex number in polar form, that means r theta form. So from this, let z is equal to 1 minus I, a is 1 and b is -1. So r value we should find. R value we will get, so 1 square minus 1 square, 1 plus 1, that is root 2. Okay, now a is positive and b is negative, that means, see, positive and negative, that means fourth quadrant, isn't it? So we can write z lies in fourth quadrant. So in fourth quadrant, argument of z is what? Minus theta, isn't it? Minus theta means minus tan inverse b by a. So b is -1 by 1. So tan inverse 1 means pi by 4, and already minus is there, so minus pi by 4. So this is your theta. Okay, argument of z. So therefore z is r into cos theta plus I sin theta. So root 2 cos of minus pi by 4 plus I sin of minus pi by 4. Okay.